Iran launched hundreds of ballistic missiles toward Israel on Friday night in what it dubbed Operation Severe Punishment. Sirens rang out across Israel, and explosions could be seen in Tel Aviv. Iranian Brigadier General Ahmad Vahidi, the chief advisor to the IRGC commander, said that during the True Promise 3 response operation, 3 Israeli air bases used as launch pads for attacks on Iran were hit. He said that the targets were the Nevatim and Ovda bases, where Israel's command center and electronic warfare center are located, the Tel Nof airbase near Tel Aviv, the Israeli Defense Ministry and its industrial and military centers in Tel Aviv. In total, more than 150 targets were hit. The general said Israel made serious miscalculations in its attack on Iran and warned Israelis to be prepared for the consequences. Iranian ballistic missiles struck the Kyiv compound, the headquarters of the Israeli armed forces, which is considered Israel's equivalent of the Pentagon. In the course of the evening, Iran fired about 150 ballistic missiles at Israel, a correspondent for Fox News reported. Part of those missiles breached air defenses and struck important sites, particularly the Kyiv compound, a strategic military center in downtown Tel Aviv that houses the headquarters of Israel's armed forces. This is Israel's equivalent of the Pentagon, Kyiv. And a building in this compound has just been hit, the journalist explained. He said an entire block was almost completely destroyed. Rescuers were clearing the rubble, trying to find traces of possible bodies, the journalist noted. Despite the active work of Israeli and American missile defense systems such as Iron Dome, David's Arrow, Patriot and THAAD, some missiles were able to overcome the defenses. Recall, there has been a night of intense fighting between Israel and Iran, with the two sides trading fire and explosions heard in Tel Aviv, Jerusalem and Tehran. Israel says the goal is to damage Iran's nuclear program. Officials believe that Iran is in a weak position, its air defenses had been degraded in airstrikes last year and its proxies in the region, particularly Hezbollah in Lebanon, have been severely damaged, and have said that, in their view, there was a window of opportunity to act. The Israel Defense Forces says it is continuing airstrikes on targets in Iran. In a brief statement posted to Telegram, the IDF said that the Israeli Air Force continues to strike targets to remove threats in Iran. The comments were posted alongside a video showing footage of aerial strikes. It comes more than 24 hours after Israel's initial strike on Iran's military bases, which killed 3 Iranian military commanders, according to the IDF. Security forces were inspecting destroyed houses in central Israel on Saturday that were hit by an Iranian missile that killed 2 people and injured 19 others. According to Associated Press, Iran has launched retaliatory missile strikes on Israel after a series of blistering Israeli attacks on the heart of Iran's nuclear program and its armed forces. Israel's assault used warplanes, as well as drones smuggled into the country in advance, to assault key facilities and kill top generals and scientists. Iran's UN ambassador said 78 people were killed and more than 320 wounded in the attacks. Israel said the barrage was necessary before Iran got any closer to building an atomic weapon. The Israeli attack also threw talks between the United States and Iran over an atomic accord into disarray days before the two sides were set to meet Sunday.
Eli! Adir! מפה גם פצע.
לא, הכל כולם פנימה, פנימה. בתוך לשם.
איפה אותו?
רגע, בשידור.
פה חי מדובר בפלשים, ואתה רואה את הפלדה. כן.
תיקח שידור? לא, ברור, ניתן לך שידור ואני אלך להביא לו את החיצובה חבל. יאללה, מהר, קחו אותנו, רוצים להזיז אותנו פה בבקיעה קרב.
בואי, לא פה, שם, חבר'ה צלמים, שם.
מה אנחנו רואים? מה קרה לנו?
היום בבוקר הגענו פה לזירה וראינו את ההרס הנרחב עם כמות פצועים משמעותית ועם הרוגים בתוך הזירה. התחלנו לבצע פעולות של סריקה ופינוי של הלכודים ביחד עם ארגוני החירום מד"א, כב"ה ומשטרת ישראל וביחד עם הרשות המקומית. אנחנו כרגע סיימנו לזכות את הזירה ואנחנו בשעות הקרובות נחזיר אותה לכשירות. פצועים בדרגות קשות ומורכבות ולצידם לא מעט אוכלוסייה שפגשנו אותה כאן וסיימנו לצאת.
אבל כמו שאמרו קודם גם
רגע, מזיזים פה את הכוחות, מפה גם פצע.
לא, הכל כולם פנימה. בתוך לשם.
יגאל